As for the bans, well, 𝗃𝗏𝗺 looks like a good ban, but you cannot ignore the fact that Faiman is literally running almost three resetting temps kind of users. Like there's a 𝗧𝗵𝗺, there's a 𝗧𝗵𝗺. Naga with a black hole can also be a thing to remove all the buffs and statuses. So Faiman definitely needs to be feared off as well, even though he doesn't have slingshot and bait. As for the 𝗃𝗏𝗺, looks like 𝗃𝗏𝗺 is definitely picking a ban on both of the teams. He just walls really good against 𝗬𝗵𝗵 and in general against a lot of temps from Faiman's team. And I'm not sure if it is the same the other way around, because there are some answers in Durk's team, but he decided to go with the 𝗃𝗏𝗺 ban as well on both sides. We have a 𝗧𝗵𝗺 starting this match. 𝗧𝗵𝗺 is looking like it might be starting, but I'm not 100% sure if Durk wants to go with that yet. According to me, I mean, 𝗬𝗪𝗀 does not seem that bad, but 𝗬𝗪𝗀 can get one shot if it's a double 𝗵𝗶𝗴𝗏 turn 1. So we have a 𝗧𝗵𝗺 and 𝗬𝗶𝗴 starting here. Faiman absolutely has no time left. He took all the time he could on that starting time. Right now he's just sparing on 10 seconds to select, otherwise he will be fixed on picking the 𝗧𝗵𝗺. He already planned it all by now, I guess, is what chat is saying. We have a 𝗬𝗏𝗺 coming in, which can of course do a P-jab or an uppercut on 𝗬𝗶𝗴 turn 1 itself. It will take the 𝗧𝗵𝗺's attack as well. Because of Electric Custodian, he is gonna tank it like a boss, and the 𝗬𝗪𝗀 is banned right now, so there will be no slingshot user coming in on this match. It is definitely looking pretty chill right now for Faiman. At least on the upper side of it, we are probably gonna see 𝗬𝗵𝗵 in action in this match, most likely, I believe, but it is not gonna have a good time here because Ragnar and 𝗬𝗵𝗺, they do not look nicely at 𝗬𝗵𝗵 at all. Also with digital synergy, that electro punch is 3 prio if he wants to use it later on. Valorant is being picked and we have a 𝗧𝗵𝗺 and a Naga coming in. 31k points have been put on Faiman at the moment. Everyone has their faith on Faiman. Durk is sitting with an underdog. If you can hear me, if you are an underdog better and you want to make some of those channel points for your VIP status, now is the time. Probably one of the juiciest underdogs here as well. Durk is no unknown person. He used to play the draft league as well, and he had a clean record of 7-0 in draft league if I remember right. So do not underestimate him. Now is the time to bet if you would like, but let us take a look at the match. Ragnar is gonna take that Thunder Strike because of Electric Custodian. There can be a P-jab or uppercut on 𝗬𝗶𝗴 as well if required. There is a double Luma giveaway as well, so if you guys want to participate, exclamation ticket max in the chat for later on. It is a double Luma giveaway, chap. As for going back here, we have, I think there is definitely one swap happening this turn at least. I think maybe 𝗬𝗶𝗴 backs out and does not take the risk of staying in, unless it really wants to stay in there. Let us see. We need points, don't be a Scrooge. Wow. Well, you can go to exclamation giveaway and the first ticket is free for all anyways. But let me give you guys some points. You can type exclamation ticket 20 and that will give you enough tickets. Back to the match. We have a Naga that's swapped in apparently, and this can be an issue because the Naga is trapped in right now and Electric Storm is online. If that 𝗧𝗵𝗺 has it right now, that can definitely be a big problem. I'm not sure if that is a big read or just a... I mean, he was just trying to maybe plague the 𝗧𝗵𝗺 and trap it in, but that is a really big W for Durk here because That Naga is dying without doing anything. Actually, the Naga will get an attack off because of heavy armor and deceit aura, so 𝗧𝗵𝗺 just backs out just like that. 𝗬𝗧𝗵𝗺 makes its way in, but we have a plague coming in for sure on that Naga after this turn ends. That is for sure. 𝗬𝗵𝗺 making its way in here right now. Probably hostile as we speak of it, and it is a hostile 𝗬𝗵𝗺. 𝗧𝗲𝗺 coming in on that 𝗦𝗶𝗴, I believe. Not doing much damage, 65%. With Naga being gone, what are the options that Faiman is running right now? That 𝗧𝗵𝗺 is still 50% HP. It can kill half the team. The other half is definitely threatening. There we go. So we have a Jinxed Whisper coming in on that 𝗬𝗵𝗺. It will not be affecting it, I believe, because that is an energy drink 𝗬𝗵𝗺, which means it is about to strike and it is about to hit hard as well. Front whip coming in on that 𝗬𝗧𝗵𝗺, taking it down to 42.9%. E-drink 𝗬𝗵𝗺, guys. E-drink 𝗬𝗵𝗺. I think we have a rush probably coming in. I have a feeling there is definitely a rush somewhere around here. It can definitely be a problem. So if there is a rush, then it is definitely killing the 𝗦𝗶𝗶. 𝗦𝗶𝗶 cannot back out of here. If we had full info, this E-drink would have never gotten value. That is true. Well, that is why I don't have full info. I just think that slingshot and bait is enough info to be given out. That's just my perspective. If you guys have any competitive discussion, please keep typing because I'm reading it. I'm gonna go through the ward again as well. So January, which means next week is gonna be a break week as well because New Year. But after that onwards, any tournament is gonna be a circuit, so that will be for cash prizes. So do you guys want open info, or do you guys think just slingshot and bait revealing is enough? I think that's enough, but if you guys have some free open thoughts, put them in the chat and we can just take a look. Well, then people would be really mad if we do that, because game is supposed to be played the way it's supposed to be played. Technically you're supposed to play with whatever you want to play with, you know, whatever the game offers. So I don't think I would ban Unseen as well when the cash prizes come around. But the question is, do we keep open info or not? And should it be limited to slingshot and bait, or should it be open for all? And this board is really scary for Durk right now because that 𝗬𝗵𝗺 is definitely looking very disgusting. That 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗺 is pretty scared at the moment. Bans are out of the picture. There will be no bans in the actual tournaments, but open info is what is being questioned right now. Again, 𝗬𝗵𝗺 with the energy drink. Why? Oh my god, Durk, you are definitely making a mistake here. That 𝗬𝗵𝗺 got a second value right now. It will be taking another E-drink proc right there. The pressure is definitely on right now. Fair enough. That 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗺 just got almost obliterated with that C-bite. I'm actually surprised it's actually alive. Well, that is definitely a little bit of a fast 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗺 for sure. We have a bamboozle coming in on that 𝗧𝗵𝗺. We try our best, and is that a calc? Is that a calc? 1%. That's 𝗧𝗵𝗺 on 1% alive. Doesn't do much damage, but still being alive, which means that draining stamina is definitely a thing. If we look at the swaps, I don't think there is any requirement for swaps. I think he just lets them die and waste the stamina on the other side. Matter teleport coming in on that Ragnet will be doing a good chunk of damage, down to 50%. We have a fire tornado coming in as well. Ragnet is getting absolutely deleted. That 𝗧𝗵𝗺 definitely took so much value there, on 1%, actually killing a Tem right there because of the double rest. Durk is still alive and in this match. That 𝗧𝗵𝗺 really got a good chunk of value. Now the question is, he can still let it die, legit. Like, Durk doesn't need to worry about it. Durk can let the thing die, but the stamina is being drained from Faiman's side. So Faiman is definitely having a bit of a problem here, but Durk already made 2 mistakes. But we have a rush coming in, and that will be overexerting the 𝗧𝗵𝗺rian next turn. So 𝗧𝗵𝗺rian is not attacking anymore this turn. It's only gonna be the Hejin that is attacking this turn. Now the question is, does he bring in the 𝗬𝗪𝗧 yet or not? And we have the 𝗬𝗪𝗧 come in as well. Now the question is, well, 𝗧𝗵𝗺rian is definitely not attacking. If he swaps, that's gonna be a problem. 𝗧𝗵𝗺 can one-shot with the Dust Vortex, but the problem is 𝗧𝗵𝗺 is definitely gotta go fast, and he will be killing that 𝗬𝗵𝗵 beforehand, which means this match is looking like slipping from Durk's hands slowly. That 𝗧𝗵𝗺rian will be going down to a hook kick. We will have a 𝗧𝗵𝗺 coming in. We will be having a Hellfire, I guess. So if there is a heat up here, the 𝗧𝗵𝗺rian turns into fire. Maybe that turns into a synergy, and then Hejin does a Hellfire. Either way, if the Hejin is running Hellfire, this is coming down with the Electro Punch and Hellfire coming in. But instead we have a Fire Tornado, which actually does the job as well. So I think this match is a GG. Faiman will be taking the match number 1 away. Is there any way that Durk comes back from this? I don't think so. Electro Punch synergy comes in, and that will be going down. That is a GG indeed. So Turok is being picked up right away, as Turok was banned last time. We have a Naga Turok on the other side of the spectrum. I think second pick Naga is gonna... Okay, that is a double Naga mirror matchup, which means Deceit Aura evens out. This will be no speed prio game. Mirror matchup coming in, guys. Any poggers and woggers in the chat? We have a mirror handicap match. No speed ties. This is gonna be all in, all fight kind of a thing right here, right now. It's a reflex match. Well, sadly in Temtem there is no reflexes, but the question is who has heavy armor, because if one of them has heavy armor, then the other one goes first, and I'm pretty sure I saw heavy armor in this match. So in that case, Durk is gonna go first. Durk is definitely gonna go first in this matchup. Yeah, Durk is definitely going first in this matchup. because of the heavy armor being on the other side with the seed aura being turned off. Faiman with the heavy armor already proccing here at the moment. I feel like heavy armor is a just check for old. I like it on ladder, not much in tournaments. That is true. What's up, old friend? How is it going? It is kind of true, but even heavy armor basically makes that every single of your old scuffed games are kind of fucked. And this time we know that Durk is going first because he does not have heavy armor. So regardless of their speeds, I believe, I don't know, I don't prefer heavy armor, but I am using it on my Naga as well because it just helps. I literally killed a few 𝗧𝗵𝗺s last night with heavy armor, literally going before a 𝗧𝗵𝗺. In ladder, of course, not outside. But again, we have a madness buff coming in from the Naga on the other side. Is Durk gonna do the same? And no, we have a beta boost coming in. Doesn't do much at all. That madness buff definitely saved a bit of a stress test. But now the problem is, how is Faiman's Naga gonna live this when the attack comes in? Because that, my friend, is definitely gonna hurt a bit. The question is, does it? It is going first. It can die to the stone ball, that is true. It is mostly dead actually with the feather gatling even because of the physical damage, you're right. Because two rocks regardless will go first. So we see two rock going out on his spot and 𝗬𝗪𝗧 coming in. Is that a bait? No, that's a chamomile. I forgot there is no bait. We have a double swap instead. That turbine actually hit pretty hard. We have a Fury coming in, which will be dodged by 𝗬𝗶. 𝗬𝗪𝗧 is gonna nicely return some damage back here to the Naga. Actually, wait, did that not return any damage or did I just miss it? I think I just missed it. Tactical strike to rock though, definitely doing a lot of damage. So if we look at the swap right now, there is a possibility that that Naga just backs out, but I think you might as well just want to go all in right now because later on it's just going to be a rough time to deal with and you don't even have the +2 special attack to nuke out something later on. Why are these no moms? They were OP. Well, the thing is, some people prefer using it, some people don't, but I think mom's lunch is definitely a really good item. But slingshot is definitely taking some. It always adapts to the early strategies, that is true. I'm not sure about that, to be honest. But looks like 𝗬𝗪𝗧 is dead in this match at the moment. Faiman is still rocking a sweatband on that to rock. There is no Deceit Aura. Sorry, that is actually Deceit Aura online again. The Boo is one prio indeed. But the question is, does he know that? the thing is, if that 𝗬𝗵𝗵𝗴 has rotten goo, which it does, then that Naga is definitely dead, and that is a GG for that 𝗵𝗵𝗴 with the 1 prio coming in. Pretty clutch for him. That Naga got absolutely no value there in that case, sadly. I don't know if the Naga clicked the 𝗧𝗵𝗺𝗁 or not, but it definitely looks like Durk either forgot or didn't have a clue that rotten goo is a thing on 𝗵𝗵𝗴, and it is definitely punishing him at the moment. Momo is banned in this tournament. I mean, Momo's first move is banned, which is why you're not seeing many of them in this specific tournament today. But it is very understandable. We can expect, if this match goes on to match number 3, it is definitely gonna be that he has adapted to it, you know. So we have a stone ball coming in. That is a half damage right now. To be fair, Plat is an oddball, so don't blame him. Well, the thing is, not many people play Plat at all, and if some do play, then that is very now and then. So you could not be able to predict. So we have a turbine coming up here at the moment on that Mashuk, which will be dealing a good chunk of damage, but Parrier again to the rescue. Where is this listed? I didn't see that in Battlefire rules. The announcement itself had that, and when you try to sign in on this tournament, it is telling you that both of them are banned. You need to acknowledge it before you actually enter the tournament. In the Discord announcement where we do the announcements, it's been written there, it's been talked about as well, but it is only for this week. Next week onwards it's gonna be open again. Everything normal, you can use everything. I just wanted to see it 1 week how it goes without Unseen Blow and Slingshot and Bait being revealed at the start of the match itself. One thing that I'm noticing that is a common in almost every match is that if the people know that which one is a slingshot user, they are trying to focus it down early as well, which is kinda how you should counter the slingshot. Like if you start attacking the slingshot user before it gets its first attack even, that is some good advantage on damage that you have already, kind of. Okay, the 𝗬𝗵𝗵𝗴 is going down here from that double lane. You know, surprisingly enough, Faiman's Naga lived more than all of us expected it to live, to be honest with you. Like legit, we all thought that Faiman's Naga was dead long time, but it's been living around and sneaking around for quite a while now, while Durk's Naga is gone. I think Faiman will take this match away. There is a very low chance that Faiman can lose this match, I believe. Wastewater goes first because the seed aura is over and it will be going down. 𝗬𝗏 comes in with the turbine again, and now it's just a match between 𝗬𝗏 versus the world. And 𝗬𝗏 is not one of the terms you want in this situation because of the stamina problems that it has. Sadly, a lot of stamina issues with 𝗬𝗏. This is not a fight you want to take when you have a 𝗬𝗏. Aquatic Whirlwind probably making its way in there at the moment. That looks like a GG.